Tell me about this thing called YouTube. If there was an alien that landed on Earth and they knew nothing about what we do here, and you had to explain to them, first of all, what YouTube is and how it changed your life, what would you tell them? And I'll preface this with this because it changed my life. And it's weird because you're living your life, I'm living my life. And yet it's almost like having this kind of like weird megaphone on your life. And even if I never meet anyone that watched my stuff, it affects the way I behave because I know it's going out there and I feel responsibility to these people. And like I said, even if I never meet them, it still changes the way I act. And I like to think I act in a better way maybe because of that. But again, back to you. How would you explain this thing? And then how has it changed your life?
Okay. So an alien lands.
Assuming he or she can
I'd
speak
explain.
English.
I'd explain firstly, I guess, the internet.
Yeah.
Explain that we've got this population around the globe that is scattered geographically, and that we've built technology to communicate. But that's rapidly accelerated in its advancement over the last even 10 years, 20 years. It's now the stage where we're sharing content and videos and being able to communicate that way. Traditionally, a lot of communication or learning's been done through television or I guess scheduled broadcasting that's controlled by big corporations. YouTube has suddenly changed everything and given anyone with access to the internet a potential to have their own platform to globally communicate with anyone else that's connected to the internet. It's suddenly taken the power, in my opinion, out of those big corporations and companies and production people that, you know, they were choosing the content and choosing the message. Suddenly anyone with any message that people want to hear can be heard. And that has changed my life because I guess I wasn't aware I had this amazing message to share. It's challenged me as the platform's grown, or the audience has grown. It's challenged me to think, okay, well, what do I want to share? And I've always had this inner kind of want to change the world in a positive way and do something that's remembered in history. Not necessarily like, oh, wasn't Louis great? He did great things, but more like I want to be able to, at the end of my life, say I've positively impacted the world. Whether I was recognised or not, it's not as important. But just that the fact that I can spread something that changes people's lives positively. So, I think the way it's changed my life is it constantly challenges me to live better, to be a more positive example, to know and then act upon the realisation that I am a role model. And I guess it's this interesting thing where I'm trying to share my life as it's unfolding, and I don't know often what's going to happen next or the direction it's going to happen in. It's a constant experiment. How much do I share? How honest am I? Do I share these thoughts? If I'm feeling sad, do people care? If I'm feeling angry about something, do people want it? Are they now tuned in because they want a positive message? Do I want to get too heavy? Is this more of a light, fun thing? All of those things. It can become all-consuming, I think, especially when you're sharing your life daily. So I'm constantly checking myself, trying to stay grounded, and it's good to have friends outside of the YouTube world to keep me grounded as well.
To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonreelacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media, log in and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonreelacademy.com. So click on the link below, you'll be directed there and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.